Well, if you're looking for a new member of the family, Deb Helser from Deb's Dog is in with a beautiful little puppy that's looking for its forever home. So welcome, Deb.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us the story on this one.
Her name is Sophia. She's approximately 4.5 months old. We rescued her and 2 litter mates, probably the first rescue of the year this year. Wow. And since there's been many more.
Yeah.
but yeah, we believe she's a shepherd mix. She's very sweet. She'll be available as soon as she's fixed. I have 100% compliance on spay and neuter. Mm-hmm. Has to happen. There's so many animals out there that don't have homes.
Right.
I'm all about that, spay and neuter, and try to cut down this population.
Yeah, and you did say she's very sweet. She's also a puppy, so that's something to keep in mind when you're getting a dog.
Right, and it's always a good plan to, whatever type of dog, I always want to encourage people to research, but rescue instead of buy. There's, Allen County Dog Ward, OSPCA, All-Star Pets, many choices. Doesn't have to be from Deb's Dogs, just please try to adopt a rescue dog. But make sure before you do that you can get the right fit. Talk to them. Find out, if it's a puppy, they require more time. They're awesome, but you got to have the time to spend with them to get them house trained, to get them socialized. So it's really important to get the right fit for your family as well as the pet.
That's very true. I mean, when you look at a puppy, you can't help but fall in love with their face. They're so adorable. But like you said, it does take work.
Right.
And that's something to keep in mind. Yeah.
And they're a puppy. They can't help it. They got their whole world. They're like happy-go-lucky. But yeah, it's important because you want to have a happy home and you want to, be very devoted and dedicated to a home for the lifetime for the pet.
And it takes consistency, right?
It absolutely does.
You do the same thing over and over and over, so they learn what they should be doing.
Dogs are creatures of habit. I found it over and over in all these years I've been doing. I know that, and I do. I do a lot of comparisons there. But yeah, like my dogs, if I don't, follow the same program, they're looking at me like, "What's up, Mom?" Yeah. So they're used to that, and consistency is the best thing to try to get them adapted. And in the beginning they might be a little scared, but you give them the love's the most important factor there.
That is very true.
So you give them that loving, and they're going to be fine.
Yeah. So while it's winter time, let's talk about winter tips for dogs, because just like us, they have protocols too of going outside. In the perfect world, they would all have indoor homes, but they don't. So if you do have to keep a pet outside, make sure that it's got sufficient shelter. Now she's wanting to get away. Away from the wind, packed with straw. Make sure they have unfrozen water. Yep. We've had tons of calls. You can't tie a dog up on a leash or a chain, leave them out with no shelter. It's against the law. Yeah. And there is ordinance in the city that they will come and. You got to, if you're cold, they're cold. If you're hungry, you have to just make that commitment. Please make that commitment to take care of your pets. If you're hungry, they're always hungry.
That's right, exactly right.
They see food, they're like,
well, sure, right. Yeah. I also wanted to talk dog tags.
Yes.
The deadline is January 31st. Please get your tags. Because it's not only the law, but it's the best thing for your pet. Yeah. If we find, if somebody calls about finding a dog that has a tag, can get on the Allen County Auditor site, run that tag, get that dog back home, because that's our goal, And dogs do get out. It's not the greatest thing, but accidents happen, they do get out. Yeah. So please protect your pet by getting a dog tag.
That is very true.
They're only $22 for the year.
Right now, but then it goes up.
And if you go after the deadline, it's going to be $44.
Exactly, and those dog tags are important. I can't tell you how many times I see on internet sites, I lost my dog or dog roaming, it's like, and if they just had a dog tag, a lot of times, they could at least find the owner.
Well, yeah, and that's what we want, over and over again. We've, tracked them and found the owners, got a happy reunion, and, we want these animals to be safe and back with their families. Yeah,
now if someone is interested in adopting this beautiful little puppy, how do they go about doing that?
They can contact me. You can find me through Facebook, Hotmail, call me up. If they're looking to talk to me, they definitely can find me.
Yeah, and it's an easy process, right?
Yeah, it's not, I use a lot of common sense in what I do. Yeah. I don't make it, difficult. My goal is to find these pets a loving home for their lifetime, and that's what I ask of people.
Yeah, and how can you resist that face?
Oh, I know. The animals that give you so much more than you give them, and people that are lonely, a pet is just wonderful. It's the best medication you can get.
Best companion, all right.
Exactly.
Well, Deb, thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank you. Thanks to WLIO.
All right, well, don't go away, because medical news is coming up next.